Opening day for your Arizona Diamondbacks. Cory's at Chase Field.
How cool is this? And he's outfitted out, like he's ready to go.
And
Hey,
he's
Cory.
showing us that new bullpen cart that everybody's been talking about. Oh, there he is.
He's got, I think did you catch your breath? It looks like you caught your breath.
I go full Tug McGraw when I come in from the bullpen. A lot of thigh slapping, but you're right. We're out here. Well, we're out in right field now, but gosh, what a beautiful day for opening day of the 2018 season for the D-backs. They will be spanking the Rockies tonight, starting at 7:10. That's our first pitch. And the good news is we've got all kinds of new fun this year, and that includes, well, first of all, the handsomest guy in the front office, Cullen Maxey, our Chief Revenue Officer. Good to see you, friend, and thanks for getting up early for us.
Absolutely.
Well, and we're standing, let's step aside, in front of one of the coolest new inventions. Everything old is new again, I suppose. Tell me what we're looking at here.
This is the on-track bullpen cart, and it is. It's a flash to the past, if you will. You know, the bullpen cart arrived on the baseball scene in the 50s, became very popular in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and actually the last time a team had a vehicle they used to bring in the pitchers was in '95. It was the Milwaukee Brewers, home of Harley Davidson. They used to bring people in on a motorcycle sidecar.
That makes sense. That's the home of Harley Davidson. Now, some of your lazier relievers, I guess, will want to ride in the cart, but this is going to be fun for everyone. Kids love this kind of activity.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I do think if anybody was going to do this, it was going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks. I don't think it's about laziness.
Nah, you know.
I think it's about the anything we can do to create the atmosphere in here so it's an engaging, family-friendly, fun atmosphere. And quite frankly, I think some of the pitchers are going to like it.
Oh, absolutely.
To be able to come in on the cart, obviously it did not impact negatively any performance in the past, and certainly didn't in our preseason games that we've had here as well. So we're looking forward to see what pitchers decide to use it, both with the home and the visiting team.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory that they use it, but I think you'll see pitchers test it out and see if they like the idea of coming in on a cart and then have a shorter jog to the mound as opposed to maybe coming all the way out.
Now, who gets to drive the cart? You're not going to turn Baxter loose and risk injuring a multi-million-dollar player, are you?
No.
He can't be trusted.
No, not that crazy cat. Not a chance. It's good. We have some designated on-track bullpen cart drivers that are trained on what they need to do, the route they need to take, and ultimately how to get in and out of the bullpen area.
Yeah. And, of course, their motto, no donuts.
Right, exactly.
Well, Cullen, thank you so much. Cullen Maxey, and he makes it all happen here at the ballpark, the Chief Revenue Officer. If there's something fun going on, Cullen's team has made it happen. That's it for us, you guys. We'll fill you in on all the schedule of events before the game tonight. It is going to be a great night. Lots of warm temps, plenty of sunshine, and a good night for baseball.
Look at that.
Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful.
He just called it. He called play ball.
Well, when you open up, where are the players? Are they coming out? They're ready.
They're probably sleeping in a little bit. Good for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Get some rest. You got a big game.
20 years of Diamondback baseball in downtown Phoenix.
Time has flown, hasn't
I remember
it?
so clearly. It was a big deal for their first game 20 years ago. And we were all stationed out all over the downtown area. I was right across from, back then it was Bob.
Yeah,
the Bob. So a lot of history, Court. It's been a pretty successful 20 years.
No kidding. They're so excited about this 20-year experience where I'm standing right now. That was actually my first assignment on Fox 10. I had just gotten into town, and there I was up in the parking garage enjoying the huge parade with you and everybody else. We're standing in front of the Silver Slugger case, and boy, you may recognize this name. That's right, Luis Gonzalez. He's a member of this elite group, and there is so much history in this room, including Luis himself. Good to see you, friend.
Good morning, Cory. How you doing?
Oh, great, thanks. And thanks for sharing all of this with us. This is brand new this year. I love that it's absolutely free, accessible to everybody. What are people going to see once they get in here?
Well, this is, in 20 fast years for the Diamondbacks, we've built an incredible history already. So this is a unique museum that we have already started out here out in right field, and you'll get to see a lot of different artifacts from the beginning until right now here in 2018. So this is great. All the history, all the celebrations that the team has had. There's a a wall full of baseballs of all the players that have played here. There you see different jerseys. There's 17 with Archie Bradley's jersey, and just a lot of different artifacts that are here, and the great history you can read about it walking around.
Well, I think for true baseball fans, they love the history of the game. There's something very emotional, and it gives just such a warm feeling to be able to be up close to these sorts of artifacts, if you will. Now, this guy. Now, everyone knows your story, Luis, high school dropout, and...
No, that's not my story.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You can't trust Wikipedia. That's a hard lesson that I've been learning. I'm totally kidding. But this was such a great night. We were all watching, and well, if you couldn't be in the ballpark that day, it was. Well, you're the most beloved man in Arizona. You know that, right?
No, well, I appreciate that, but you know, we've had a lot of great players that have come through the organization to play here, and I think if you look at the where are they now, the players, a good portion of this group right here from the 2001 World Series is still involved in baseball in some way or another, whether it's with the Arizona Diamondbacks or with different teams.
It's a great
throughout
legacy.
all of baseball, yeah.
Tell me, for those who didn't get a chance to do it, hoisting this trophy for the first time, give us your emotional memory.
Incredible feeling. I mean, to be one of the first championship teams here in the state of Arizona and to be part of that team, man, was so special. It was a great bunch of guys, and the whole community, the city, the state, everybody rallied around us. And I still remember the celebration like it was yesterday.
Yeah, well, thanks again so much. And thanks for all your hard work with the D-backs these days. Luis, assistant to the president and CEO, he does everything around here, and he's so good at it.
I would argue, and maybe, Cory, you'd back me up on this, the single greatest moment in Arizona sports history was that hit of his in the World Series.
Absolutely.
Right?
Everybody knows it. I don't think that can be disputed.
No.
And, yeah, look at the face that he made when it happened.
Oh, I know.
I
You
think
should have
that
seen our
does.
faces.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very similar.
And all of them rushing onto the field.
So great.
It was amazing.
We'll be right back.